You're watching your best friend, Crystal J. Hey YouTube, it's the girl Crystal J, and I'm here with another sew along. And today we're doing a request that was requested. It's gonna be bell bottom pants. Also, I bought a lot of fabric for a lot of my tutorials for you guys. I'm so excited. Just before I can put this in my video, I want to talk about it. I know Hancock's going out of business. I spent $1.48 a yard for fabric. I bought 10 yards, and I also spent $1.11 a yard. They got fabric for 5. They going out of business. Go and get your fabric now. And if you're like me and you can look at a book and see the patterns and you know get the books too, Calls books or whatever books you would like to use, and just ask, hey, you going out of business? Is it possible I can have one? And it's a duplicate back there. Is it possible? Just ask. You never know. They gave me that. They also gave me another one years ago. They just love me because I'm always in there. But I want you to guys know I want my channel to be beginner friendly and easy as possible. I want people to come to my channel and be like, oh my God, that is so easy. I want you guys to give me feedback. I want you guys to tell me what you want to see on my channel because this is my channel, but it's your channel too. So you have to tell me what you want to see. I got to answer another question. One of the questions was, where do I work? I work out of my living room. See my living room. My sewing area is right there. My mannequins are all throughout the house. That was one of the questions I was asked. How long I've been sewing? I've been sewing 6 years on and off. I would say I've been sewing for a couple months because I stopped sewing after college after I got my degree because I went through some personal things. I stopped believing in myself. I was my hardest critic, and I'm blessed, and that's all I want to say. To be back to what I'm doing, I love what I do. I love it. I love what I do. I love when I get positive feedback from you. I love when I get negative. It doesn't matter. I love when I get feedback from you guys. It makes my day. It makes me so happy to know that somebody, I don't care if it's one person, it makes me so happy that somebody understands what I'm saying, and it just makes my day. And I just wanted to tell everybody thank you for subscribing. And I'm going to get to that cape blazer, and when I get to it, it's gonna shut. I'm gonna break the internet with that tutorial. I promise. And once you make it, you're gonna break the internet too. So I'm gonna break the internet with a tutorial. I have not seen it made from scratch, and I'm gonna get to it. I promise. Once I get to the number that I desire, or once I feel like I'm ready to show the secret that I figured out. So let me get the tutorial. As always, my videos are 20 minutes long. My channel is beginner friendly. I don't do short videos. I don't do 5 minute, 6 minute videos. My videos are minimum 15 minutes. But since I've been talking to you for 3 minutes, I'm going to stop here. And I'm about to get right to the tutorial. Thank you guys. Okay, you guys, you're going to need a leggings. And because I don't want my video too long today, I decided this is my pattern I made for my birthday. This is a pair of leggings. And what you guys are going to do, as always, you're going to get your leggings and you're going to fold your leggings in half. And once you get them how you want them, you make your pattern. Now, I don't know if you can see my pattern, but this is my pattern. This is my pattern. And pretty much, I use my leggings and I made a pattern. And don't forget, I always tell you guys to add what? Seam allowance. So if you don't add seam allowance, it's not going to fit properly. I always tell you guys that. How much seam allowance I add? As always, I add a half an inch seam allowance around my entire pattern. That is how I got this legging. You need a legging for your bell bottoms. What you're going to do? You're going to get your fabric. So pretty much you laid your fabric out. I want you to make enough for 2. So we're going to do like I always say. I want you to try not to waste as much fabric as possible. So, what type of fabric am I using? Nylon fabric. It's like a swimwear fabric. And once again, I created this pattern from my leggings, and we're making bell bottoms. So you got your measuring tape. You pull out your measuring tape. Now, what I want to do, I don't know if you can see these leggings. So I'm going to move the camera. What I want to do is create a bell bottom, but I don't want it too long. So I'm going to go to here. You just pick wherever you want on your pattern. Where you want to extend the leg from. Do you want to extend it from here and go out, or you want to extend it from here? Me personally, I want to extend it how many inches from the crotch? Let's see, from right here. I want to extend it 7.5 inches away from the crotch area. So, and I went out as far as I wanted to. It's like a little triangle. I went out, sorry. It looked like it went out 3 inches, but yeah, 3 inches. I went out probably a half inch and I went out. So anyway, you're going to go out as far as you want. You can go out as far as you want, but it's up to you how dramatic you want it. I just want a cute little bell-bottom pants to wear out with my girls. So anyway, you're gonna get I always say get your chalk, and you can go to the dollar store and get some chalk, you guys. And I am going to use my ink pen, and I'm inking my line of my bell bottom. So I went to where I wanted to. Now I'm making sure that it's kind of the same length as the pants, the legging, because my legging made me at my ankle. So I am tracing that to make sure it meets. And if it don't, I'm going to make sure it does. And there we go. So now we're about to cut it out with your fabric scissors. And as always, if you made that pattern with your leggings and your leggings do not fit, that also means you did not do it right. You did not add seam allowance. And I felt like I didn't have to show you that step because I show you that stuff all the time. And I felt like that's an extra 10 minutes in the video that I felt like we don't need that step today. I feel like you guys are starting to catch on to how Crystal do things. So you don't need every step every time. So if somebody asks, that's the reason why I did not do that step. And I didn't feel like making the leggings over. Now we're cutting out the second pair of bell bottoms using the actual fabric that I made on the first pattern. Okay, you're gonna sew from here, from the top, almost to the crouch, right here. Because when you open up your pants, when you get done sewing, your crouch look like this. Your crouch. I'm not sure if you can see. See how I didn't sew the crotch area yet? Okay. So when you open it, it look like this. Now you're gonna get both of your pants that you just got done sewing down. You're gonna turn one on the right side and one on the wrong side. They both gonna be on the right side. I'm sorry. I had a little moment. And you're gonna sew the sides. So now you pinning the sides. And if you don't have to use pins, that's okay. And yes, you can sew over pins, you guys. And I'm pinning the inside of your leg. So you're going to start pinning the inside of your leg. So you're going to get the inside of your leg and you're going to pin it together. You're pinning it together, you guys. You're pinning it together. So what you're going to do, you're going to sew the sides and you're going to sew here and all the way around. And that's pretty much it. Now you have your pants. You should have sewed the inside of your pants and on the sides. So your crotch should be sewed and the side of your pants should be sewn together. Half an inch elastic. I got it from Walmart. They was $177. How many yards is it? It's four. It's almost 5 yards. It's 4 yards and a half. Of course, I'm not using 5 yards, but because I know I based it on me, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the elastic and go around my waist where I have my leggings, but I don't want it tight. I'm going to cut it, not right there where my hand is. I'm gonna cut it a little bit bigger, and that is how much I'm using. So what I'm gonna do, after you have pressed your garment, you're gonna open it up. You want to see the fabric. You're gonna place this on the side. And you're gonna pin your elastic into your band. We're not stressing our elastic because we don't want our waist to be tight. So we are just pinning it because you have your elastic in your thing. I may have taken cut a little bit too much, but I saved all my scraps. So anyway, I'm getting on my machine. Hope you can see it just a little bit. You can. I always play music when I sew, but because of YouTube rules, I'm not. So anyway, I'm just gonna sew. Now usually I have my light on, but in my camera it seemed like it was too bright. So I'm about to drop my needle. And I'm pretty much I always say like the guide right here. And I follow my guide to make sure my lines and my seams are perfect. So anyway, I'm pulling this a little bit. I'm not pulling a lot. I'm pulling this a little bit. So I'm pulling and I'm sewing. I'm pulling and I'm sewing. I really don't have to pull, but I'm just pulling just a little bit and I'm sewing. I'm pulling just a little bit, you guys. I'm not pulling a lot. So don't be pulling like this. Pull just a little bit. If you pull too much, it's gonna be like a gather. Now, if you want that, go for it. But make sure it's gonna fit you. I would hate for you to take that whole elastic out. That's a pain to take out elastic. I kid you not. I have done it so many times that I hate doing it. But anyway, you're gonna pull just a little bit as you sew, and don't forget look at your guide like I'm doing now. And we get into a point where these two are meeting. I have to sew these two together. So what I'm going to do, and you about to see one of my little techniques. I'm about to do it for you in just a second. We're almost at this little point. Actually, I'm not gonna do anything. Actually, I usually do, but I'm not. I'm just gonna cut where that meets. I know this probably threw somebody off. And I'm just going to sew. I'm just going to keep going. Nobody's going to know about that little part but you. And now I'm sewing over that little part where the lines meet. Hey, when that happens. Okay, there we go. Anyway, you're going to sew. You're going to sew. I'm not sure you're paying attention. I always backstitch my first seam and my last seam. That's pretty much you locking in your stitch. I just backstitch that. As always, you're going to fold it over. Now you're going to fold your elastic over and you're going to form your waistband. And your waistband will be pretty much done. And don't forget to use your sewing guide as your guide to make sure your seam and your lines are the same, all very consistent throughout. And I got a lot of editing. So anyway, you're going to fold and you're going to press. Because I already did mine, we're just going to go right to it. So you're going to fold over your hem. And you're going to put it however you want your hem. My hem is going to be, as always, like a half an inch hem. I never do it bigger than that. But anyway, you're going to drop your hem and you're just going to sew. You're going to sew and you're going to get your fabric. And you just going to follow your guideline. That's how you make, that's how your hem is perfect. You're going to follow your guideline. You just going to sew. All you're going to do, follow your hem, not your hem, follow your sewing guideline, and your hem should be perfecto. And with a knit fabric, because since we are using knit, I need you guys to understand you have to pull your fabric as you sew. I don't know if anybody watching me do that, but I pull my fabric as I sew, so the thread won't pop. I don't do. You can do zigzag stitching, but because I have an industrial sewing machine, I don't do zigzag. I do straight stitch. So I always just pull and sew, and I don't have any problems. If you experience problem with your thread breaking, it's probably your tension. If it isn't your tension, you need to rethread your entire machine. Sometimes that's the issue. Um, or sometimes you need an oil machine. If that is not, if those two problems do not fix your thread breaking, you probably need to go to your local sewing machine mechanic. If you're here in Atlanta, you go to sewingmachine.com. They located in Buckhead, and they fix sewing machines. But they also have other places outside of Atlanta, and they do.